You have a pet rabbit?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I do.
He has 2 now. So you actually you find all this like the locations for skilled trades college. See, that's the thing. Learn a trade. Go to skilled trades college, learn a trade, get into the trades. But people might have said, "What the fuck's the break talk?" Well, it's the break talk.
There and then our cost.
Our cost we'll talk about after. Your cost we'll talk about after. Sorry.
Break talk, taking it to another level. Better get ready with your host, Adam and Loretto. The dopest show that you ever heard, ever seen. The podcast about nothing and everything. Yeah. Break the break talk. Yeah. Break the break talk.
Are you recovered, Nick, from Vancouver?
To be honest, no.
But it looks like you got a fucking like a little piece of Vancouver with you. You dressed like a fucking farmer today.
Yeah, I didn't pick out the fucking jeans. I thought, let me not put on something so tight.
You're actually a disaster though.
Nah, man. I just thought today I'm gonna switch it up, not put on something tight, and it didn't turn out well. What are you?
You still dressed for the Vancouver weather, it looks like over there.
What are you? What the fuck are you wearing?
I'm wearing a tracksuit.
You look like you look like everyone in Woodbridge knows you.
No, it's just a tracksuit, man.
How many bakeries were you at today?
Two, only 2 today. But Adam was at 2 farms, so
Yeah.
don't wear the break talk hoodie to the farm, okay?
No, I know that's disrespectful, but
Yeah, don't get that shit dirty.
Would you ever rock these?
Maybe not that colorway, but
I don't like them. This is gonna be one of those things I wear once and never wear again.
yeah, whatever.
You have
Anyways,
to try it out though.
getting back to Vancouver here, we had a little blast in Vancouver. It's fucking
UFC fight night.
yeah,
Dope.
sick to see Mike and Jazz. Unfortunately, Jasmine didn't get the result she wanted, but
It was a close fight.
well, I mean, she didn't win. She lost.
Yeah,
I
it was
think,
close.
I think she could have won. Absolutely. Yeah. If we know anything about Jasmine, she's gonna bounce back and
Absolutely.
she'll get right back to where she left off in Vancouver on the right foot. And for Mike, that was huge, man.
Oh,
like
What a win.
Yeah.
Big
Mike's a
dub.
dog.
Yeah.
Yo, there's a clip. Yo, we should put the clip. We're gonna put the clip of you
Okay.
talking shit to Kevin Holland.
Yeah. We could
So
throw that in
this
there.
fucking idiot, like we're sitting like pretty close. Like I mean, literally like what 2 rows from the fucking octagon.
Yeah.
So we're sitting 2 rows from the octagon, and there's a clip of like Kevin Holland, and he's just kind of didn't know who Mike Malott was. He thought he was fighting
Jake Matthews.
Jake Matthews.
Yeah.
I
He's such
personally
an
don't
idiot.
know who Jake Matthews.
I don't know either, to be honest.
Yeah. So he didn't know he was fighting Mike Malott, and Loretto starts screaming. This is after he lost already, right? So he's probably
No, it was before decision. But we knew Mike was gonna win.
Okay, yeah.
It was obvious.
Yeah, Mike dominated. So Loretto goes and he just starts screaming at him. It's like, it's fucking Mike Malott. It's Mike Malott. And like, you know, like I was yelling shit too, but like you don't actually think like they engage with you. This guy, Kevin, turns around and he's just like on the cage. What did he say to you?
I couldn't put
See,
piece together.
I wish I would have saw that. That's actually fucking hilarious.
Dude, honestly, I got scared. Like, I'm not gonna lie, cause yo, like
He's at the same hotel.
He was at the same hotel. And
Yeah.
like, but yo, he got up and like he was like putting his hand behind his ear, like saying like say it again, and I kept saying it like an idiot.
Yeah, you're
and then
an
he had
idiot.
said something. I still can't piece together what he said, but yeah, I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. 'Cause
yeah.
yo, honestly, like even the security you see in the video, like you'll see it. Like he's like telling me to calm down. I didn't even realize he was looking at me, bro. I was just speaking like free. I had a few drinks, but I was supporting Mike, man. That's my boy.
Bro, I was literally yelling like, "No, we're joking, Mike," or "We're joking, Kevin." Like we're just joking.
Don't beat me up.
Dude, I was scared, bro. Like it's funny to like talk shit until like
We better hope Mike had your back in the event that happened.
Yo, when I saw him at the hotel later, I told him, I said, yo, Mike, I told him what happened. And I'm like, yo, if I see Kevin, bro, I'm gonna need you. And he's just like, yeah, don't worry. If you see him, just kick him in the nuts. And I was dying. I was fucking dying.
The 2 nut kick. That fight. That was hilarious.
That was bullshit, though. He actually didn't hit him in the nuts. He was just, honestly, Holland had no idea that Mike had that power and he was going to lose. And I think that was his way of coping with it and trying to find an excuse. He milked the shit out of it.
Mike dominated that for sure.
Yeah, he did.
100%.
He did.
It was a crazy experience.
What were your thoughts on the main event?
It's definitely an interesting event. I think De Ridder was the favorite by
Yeah, he was.
was.
By
Yeah,
far,
he was.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
a boring fight.
It was so
Like,
boring.
It wasn't.
it was a lot of ground play the whole time.
Yeah. I honestly think it was because Mike got that big dub and we were so hyped. Like, I think like that, like I was done.
I think
like,
you're right. I think Mike's fight was a lot more entertaining than the main for sure.
Yeah. And especially like, you know, we saw Mike before the fight that like prior to the weekend or whatever. And then like you see the guy you were just talking to like go up
he's
there
just
and
like
win.
fucking dialed at all times.
Yeah, dude, he's so
he's like
locked
dialed.
in. He's so locked
He's an
in.
animal.
Yeah.
And dude, who is the Jourdain who got the flying knee?
The flying knee, he's disgusting.
Holy,
He's
Canadian
disgusting.
guy too.
Yeah.
Who got
He's
the
from
flying
Montreal.
knee.
He's from Montreal.
Yeah, that was disgusting, man.
Yeah,
That
you know,
was a good
honestly,
fight.
it was a good card.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of great fights.
Yeah, there
a lot
was.
a lot of TKOs.
Yeah, there was, man. There
A lot
was.
of TKOs, yeah.
Yeah, and then the main card was just shit, like you said, but fuck.
Nah, Mike's fight was sick. That main event was like, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like
Mike should have been the main event, I think. After seeing it, I mean, I know
Yeah.
like they're, I guess, bigger ranked, or higher ranked, but I don't know. I don't buy it.
Zahabi Vera was good.
Yeah, it was good.
That was a great
Zahabi
fight
got
too,
dub.
yeah.
Yeah.
The city of Vancouver is like completely different vibe of Toronto, though.
Yeah.
It's like night
it's
and
different.
day.
It is. I think like the downtown is like, it is similar, but I think it's just, Toronto's just 10 times busier. I don't know. It's,
more
live.
just
Toronto's way more
more
live.
Dude,
lively.
Yeah.
Petty Cash on a Monday night was busier than Vancouver on a Saturday night, like downtown.
No, it's true.
Facts.
It's true.
Facts.
Dude,
yeah.
it was dead. Like every bar we went to was dead. Like
No, there was people there. Like,
yeah, but like bro,
but like not to the extent
On
that
a
Toronto
Friday-
was.
on a
Like
Friday,
put
it
it
was
this
dead.
way, I didn't even see anybody outside lining up.
yeah, it's true. There was no lineups.
There was zero lineup, bro. You open the
True.
door and you just walk in.
yeah.
And especially when we're told like, oh, this place is not happening on a Friday. It's happening on a Tuesday night. That makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on a Tuesday night? I don't know.
Bouncer's like, oh, we're usually busier on Tuesdays. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, dude. You're not even busy on a Friday. Don't tell me you're busy on a Tuesday.
If you're busy on a Tuesday, what's a freaking Saturday look like here?
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's like I think when you go to Vancouver, you go see like the mountains and shit. No,
yeah, don't go clubbing in Vancouver.
no, you got to go see the mountain. We didn't even do that.
I did actually.
Oh, you
Oh, yeah, you went
I
on the
did.
gondola.
I did.
How was that?
I'm scared of heights. So
Yeah. Oh, so you didn't like it?
I didn't like the ride up, but the scenery is obviously beautiful. But
Yeah.
and when you're up there, it's kind of cool. You're like above the clouds. It's crazy.
Yeah. See, to be honest, I wouldn't mind like
Shut up.
Nah, but dude, here's why I'll say it.
What are you going to
Just
say?
because like
Those pants are well suited in Vancouver.
That's exactly what you should have said. That's it.
if I was there right now, I'd fit in 100%.
Yeah, you would.
But I'm saying if I go to Vancouver and like you got to take it in for the whole experience, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to go and see the mountains and the scenery,
Yeah.
right? Do not.
You don't even know where you're going with that.
No,
the mountains and the
but I'm saying,
and the bears and the
But I'm
grass.
saying
and
it's
the,
like we can't sit here and say Vancouver is worse than Toronto. I think it's worse than Toronto in some aspects, like
Yeah.
nightlife only.
Yeah.
Like the suburbs there were actually beautiful.
No, they were
When
nice.
we were
No, it was
driving
a nice
from the
city.
airport.
It is.
Yo.
It's definitely a nice city. I think it's a lot less hectic than I guess
Bro,
what we're used to here.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
Based on what I saw, at
yeah,
least.
yeah. Everyone's like asking me like, man, did you see all like the crackheads and shit? I didn't see any.
You're right. I didn't see any. either.
Actually, you know what? That's a good point. I actually didn't.
Well, I also
There was a few, but not like
yeah,
not
but
like what
Toronto
they,
had more.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't see. Apparently, there's one street. It was about 10 minutes from where we were. 10 minute drive. And fuck, I forget what it's called. It's basically just like it's street full of tents and just people like doing the fence dance.
The tents and fen.
Fence and tents, if you know what I mean. They're doing like the fent dance where they're just like humped over, but it's a fucking street full of zombies. I swear to God.
Sounds like downtown Hamilton, man.
I think
Yeah,
you belong there
Hamilton
right now, bro. You're
sucks.
fucking your mental capacity right now is just
No, we're good. We're good.
long day at work, eh?
No, man, but I'm still like, I'm just kind of getting over
A cold?
an illness.
So the dinner there was good though. There was some good food.
Yes.
There was a lot of good restaurants.
Yeah,
For
the
real.
restaurant was called Black and Blue. It was good fucking food.
Great food.
It was phenomenal. And then there's actually one in Toronto. That's what they were saying. At least I'd never even heard of it.
I never heard of it either.
Yeah, that was weird.
The Break Talk podcast is brought to you by Skilled Trades College. Looking to get involved with the trades but don't know where to start? Where can you find all the info, Loretto?
Head over to skilledtradescollege.ca and get the skills to pay the bills.
But other than that, though, I mean, like we went there to go watch UFC. So yeah, we didn't see. Well, Nick saw some of the scenery and stuff, but I mean, it was a good weekend. It was a good weekend.
It was a fun weekend for sure. It was an experience. Like I've never experienced UFC like that. Like I've been to the Toronto event, but being with the fighters and stuff, and
That was my first
being in the
UFC.
same place with like the hotel with them is
Yeah.
Yeah,
Super
it's
cool.
cool when you're in the same hotel as them. Is like you get in an elevator and you see like the cauliflower ears, and you're like, oh shit, you know, like it's like it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You run into a lot of people. We saw Diego Lopez as well. That was sick.
that's
Diego
cool.
Lopez.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, Diego Lopez was sick. Super nice guy.
Yeah.
Super nice guy.
I ran into DC. He was just got there. I believe that was Thursday.
Cormier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel Cormier. And he was going in like right in the elevator to go up. And he had his golf bag on and stuff. Like he didn't look like in the mood to talk, but I was like, man, fuck, might as well ask for a photo with him. Go up trying to take a photo. Like he didn't even respond. It was like the security guy just goes like, oh, like he's not in the mood to take photos right now. Or sorry, he goes,
It's his time.
it's his time right now. But like at least give DC a chance to respond to it. But I don't know.
Maybe it's because your jeans were like too tight.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
should have wore these.
Yeah. like, if he saw you and knows, he'd be like,
But
ah,
they also
this
like
guy's chill.
fast before the fight. No, like their mindset's probably all over the place.
Well, dude, he's got to study the whole card. He's got to know everything about these fighters. Like you imagine,
For him,
like,
yeah.
oh, dude.
I also think he's like a little bit checked out though.
Nah, okay, but think about
I
it
think
though.
he lost the love for-
He said like it's his time. Like the security told you it's his time.
Yeah.
That means like UFC is not paying him right now, kind of thing. Like tomorrow's his day that he's quote unquote working. So it was like, you know, like that's like he's going to bed and then tomorrow is a full day of work.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, should he have taken a picture with you?
Yeah, damn right he should
If
have.
I was him, I wouldn't take a picture with you. But I could say, you know, I totally understand.
But if I was like a little kid,
well, yeah, you're not though.
no, I'm not. But
Like,
I'm
you
saying,
just some stupid dude come up to you with a beer in his hand. DC, we gotta get a pic. Like, shut the fuck up, man.
literally what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not.
I
that's
wouldn't
not
take a
fun at all.
picture with you either, man.
No, I couldn't bring my beer. I had to leave it in the bar. But I was pretty sauced walking in.
Yeah.
Like I was pretty loud. I was like, DC, I'm a big fan, bro. I'm not. I don't even. Not even.
That was a fun bar there. That was a fun bar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it was
was.
a good bar. It was. Hotel bars hit different. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's just me.
Yeah, I think it's you.
Is it me?
Yeah.
What do you think? You think hotels hit different? Or hotel bars?
I think so. I think there's a lot of action always.
Yeah, right?
Describe it. Describe the action.
Well, how about this? All the UFC coaches and
Okay, but
athletes-
that's a UFC. But that's different. That's like
Okay.
a specific hotel that had.
well,
UFC.
how about like I don't know, like I don't know. It's just like everyone in your hotel just drinking there.
Especially when we're waiting for the bar to be open at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were there waiting for the bar to be open.
Knocking on the glass. 158.
Open up.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Fun time. Definitely a fun time. Great experience.
would you go back to Vancouver?
I think I would.
Yeah.
I think I would maybe experience more of the picturesque sort of stuff.
That's what I would do. That's what I would do. if I
Maybe
were
take a
going
trip to Whistler. I heard that's nice. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never been.
Yeah.
But
back. Do you ski or snowboard?
I used to ski.
Yeah.
Not as much now, but I used to ski quite often.
Nice. Were you good?
I was decent. I'm
Yeah.
okay.
Did you go down like the Black Diamond and stuff?
Black Diamond I could do, like double Black Diamond.
Oh, wow,
I'm
okay.
scared of heights, so anything
Yeah.
is like I'm shaking going down those hills, but
Yeah.
I
What about
think
you?
it's something I would experience.
I used to snowboard.
Yeah. What happened?
I broke my collarbone once and I never snowboarded again.
Really?
Yeah, I went down. I just went down a normal hill and or no, sorry.
This guy was getting on the ski lift and broke his
No, I was going in the terrain, and then I did like it was Hockley Valley. It's a horrible one, but it was just like a box. So I did the box and I literally landed it fine, and then there was another like little snowbank to the left with like a little jump. And I was like, I'm confident. I just hit a nice like bunny hop off a box, so I was like, fuck it, let me try it. And then I landed it, but I hit ice. And then I just caught an edge and I like went forward. I broke my collarbone and it like killed, right? Probably the worst pain I ever felt till this
How long
day.
was this?
Yeah, when was this?
I think it was like grade 9. So
this is before you got your bunny?
yeah, before I had a rabbit. Yeah. No. Yeah, around the same time.
You have a pet rabbit?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I do.
He has 2 now.
I have 2 now.
He has 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has 2 pet rabbits.
What's it like to have a pet
Oh,
rabbit?
dude, it's amazing, man. It's amazing.
You know what's actually so funny is that he buys it hay. So it's like
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
so fitting for you right now.
I know. I mean, it's like I think it's one of the most underrated pets out there. Because like for you, like you would think like, oh, when
don't
you
think
fit,
it's rated.
no man, it
Like,
is. It's
What
a
do
good.
they do? You do anything with it, or do you
So
pet
here's
it,
the
or
thing.
play with it?
No.
Give it
Yes.
some belly rubs, or
So my one rabbit that I had for a longest, I think it's still a baby kind of. I got it in June. So it's still young, but it's gonna sound so stupid.
Whatever you say here, you're
But no, I'm not here. I'll get myself out of this. So it depends on what you want from an animal.
What would you want from a rabbit?
Like for example, like a dog. You're assuming it's going to be play. You have to play. You have to walk. It's going to show you affection. It's going to bond with you and your family, etc., etc. Rabbits don't do that. Rabbits show like they understand like who their owner is, and they show it in different ways. Like my rabbit is potty trained. So
Bro.
I swear to God.
Okay,
So
but I can't wait.
I'm intrigued right now.
yeah,
yeah.
like I'll explain.
You're
So-
gonna hear this back and just
I know it sounds so fucked, but it has a litter box. It runs to its litter box.
So wait, it's not in a cage.
No.
It's just loose in the house.
It's no.
This thing's hopping everywhere.
He locks it in a room.
It's
He locks it in a room.
it's locked in a big room, like a decent room downstairs in the. It's like locked in the basement.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, I got 2 buddies locked in the basement, but nah, man, it's cool. Like it's her name's Luna.
That's my dog's name.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have a dog named Luna.
COVID dog. Yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah, this one isn't a COVID bunny. This is just is
No.
last month's bunny.
This was like I bought it on Kijiji. Like I was looking the night before, and I was like, "Fuck it."
From a farm.
No, it wasn't a farm. It was like they breed them, but it wasn't a farm. It was in
Where he got those pants. Wait, you said her name is Luna?
her name is Luna. Yeah.
Her name is Luna. I thought it was a guy.
Yeah. So I don't know 100% if it's a girl or a guy, but
He doesn't want to change the name, basically.
no, I can't change the name now because like
Because she responds to her name.
sometimes.
Bullshit,
No, she doesn't.
man.
No, she
Bullshit.
doesn't. So- but hey, I will say, my rabbit. Every time I walk, my rabbit follows me. It's
Wait, you
insane.
walk your rabbit?
No,
Oh, I
like
thought you were gonna say you're
if
walking
I'm
rabbit.
walking like around in
Do
the
you have a leash
basement,
for it?
Yes,
Yeah,
he does.
I do.
Yes, he does. He has a harness.
Yeah. Like I'll walk it outside. I don't walk it. What you do is you put it on the harness and you let it run outside. Right? So it just
Dude,
like
I've never
I know.
heard anybody that has
It's-
a pet rabbit like
I know.
like you.
I know.
Usually they have them to eat them eventually
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, that's like the ones that you like have out you capture from outside, right? My rabbit's like yay big. And it has like I was gonna tell him the breed of it, but you wouldn't know. It has the floppy ears.
Okay. Jackrabbit?
No, it's not a jackrabbit. I don't remember what it was, but
Anyways, to wrap up the whole thing, it's different from a dog, right?
Definitely,
It's less work. Like I don't have to like you gotta go home and feed your dog. Right?
Feed the dog, take it out
Yeah.
multiple times.
Yeah.
you just got to buy hay.
I gotta buy hay. I gotta feed it. Obviously, you're supposed to spend time with it if you actually want to. If you want them to kind of like you and not be scared of you, because that's the hardest part. They're scared of you for a long time, and then eventually they get used to it and they're like no longer scared. So like it will literally chill on the like my rabbit chills on the couch with me. Like I'll be watching
Kid,
football
honestly,
on Sunday.
dude, you got to stop. With this
I'm serious,
fucking
bro.
bunny.
I'll be out watching football. It just sits down, watches football.
You look at him differently now.
Maybe. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, that's just weird. But
But anyways, Nick, let's talk about, so Nick does real estate. He does commercial real estate. How long you been doing that for?
So I've actually been doing commercial real estate just over 10 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you work mostly here in the GTA?
Mostly here in the GTA, all regions, all markets here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we want to tackle some real estate questions.
Let's do it.
The big talk about things people don't know. Maybe the first off is like, young guys like me and Loretto, we're getting old, which means soon, we might want to buy a house or buy some property. What should, first thing people should look out for when you absolutely know nothing about real estate or the market? Even for now, would you say now is a good time to buy in Toronto?
Yeah, I mean, the market, I think, has definitely changed and evolved over, the last year. Mm-hmm. Definitely, we've seen a decline of sales over the last year, and housing pricing has came down a little bit. I think it's all part of an ongoing cycle. I think things might get a little bit worse before it gets better. And there's a lot of factors, I think, that come into play when we're in this kind of market. Interest rates, consumer spending due to things are a lot more expensive these days. Let's face it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think people are less inclined to focus on purchasing real estate and, are paycheck to paycheck, unfortunately, and then just need to make ends meet, right? But in terms of today's market, I think it is a buyer's market today. I think if you could buy now is a good time. But, I always say, and, my father's been in the industry for over 30 years with a lot of experience as well. And he says the same thing as well. When's the best time to buy? We get that question all the time. Best time is now, when you can, always. Real estate, I think, is a long-term game. It's not like, I think COVID is what people relate to a lot of the time. And those were just unprecedented times. Like, I don't think we're going to see 30% increase year over year, like we did during COVID.
Yeah, because everything was crazy.
Everything was crazy. But now if you look at, COVID pricing till now on the same product or the same unit, it's come down substantial.
And they're still coming down.
Yeah.
And everything. I'm not too I don't know too much about the commercial side, but I'm just saying just in houses in general, my neighbor put their house up for sale and they just continuously drop their price day by day. And
I think that's the thing with sellers these days. I think sellers still have those high expectations, but the market is indicating otherwise, right?
Right.
And I think if you're priced right in today's market, you will sell.
Absolutely.
You will sell, right? It's just this, it's just trying to meet the seller's expectations with the buyer's expectations. That's what essentially dictates the market. From a commercial standpoint, though, I think the commercial market has been quite active and more consistent, let's say. There's been a lot of companies, I guess, or even people investing more and more in commercial real estate rather than residential. And I think partially that is just because of usually when you buy these assets more so for investment purposes, it comes down to tenants at the end of the day. I think the residential rules for tenants are, to be honest, not that great here in Ontario.
Well, you can't get somebody out of the house.
Yeah, and we hear horror stories all the time.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest fear these days for a lot of these, residential investors.
Right.
It's just becoming more difficult to get rid of a tenant in the event they default. And obviously in today's economy, there's more and more is happening. People are more worried, where, commercial is, the landlord is in more control, let's say. 14 days, tenant doesn't pay, could
change
them
the
out.
locks.
Exactly.
Just like that, you just kick them out done.
There's a process,
Of course.
But yes, you could change the locks. You allow them a period to get their stuff out of there, and say you could release it.
That's crazy. It's crazy to think about. So what would you say to what areas of commercial do you focus most in?
Yeah. So, with regards to the commercial industry, I mean, there's a lot of different asset classes, industrial, retail, office. And I focus more on the leasing side rather than the purchase side. I do both, but leasing is, it's like my bread and butter, what I know best. I worked in corporate real estate for 5 years on the leasing side of things with a big landlord.
Nice.
So I've learned a lot there. And now a lot of my work these days is basically tenant representation and landlord representation. Like helping skilled trades find locations.
So you actually you find all this like the locations for Skilled Trades College?
Yeah, majority of them. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah. So it's so I do stuff like that. I work with franchises as well, trying to find locations for them. So it's good. Dealing with a lot of different kinds of landlords, a lot of different kinds of people, trying to find space. But I think the number one thing that people, I guess, ask me when I do this kind of work is like, is retail dead? Like, that's what I think a lot of people think these
Like
days.
retail as in like malls and shit, like, or like shopping. Like, is that what you're talking about? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah?
Exactly. Shopping centers, outdoor centers, malls, whatever. I think with a lot of these closures people are hearing about, like Hudson Bay or Party City.
they're
or,
done?
Or
Hudson's Bay's done?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or like Toys R Us going on a decline right now,
Yeah.
closing stores. I think a lot of these landlords are being more creative with the spaces. I think you're seeing maybe more fashion users and more creative users. Like, again, education uses, health and wellness. We're seeing a lot more
feel like-
pickleball places coming.
Yeah, I feel like it has to be like multi-purpose now,
Exactly.
in a sense, where it's not just one
Exactly.
generic thing, and you gotta have different elements to it now. I feel
And I think, like, if you go to malls now, you'll start seeing more of these multi-purpose uses, more entertainment, more, they're putting out bowling alleys, and Cineplex is expanding their rec rooms and playdiums. And
Do you think
things like
malls
that.
will ever actually like say like lose their stores and become like a yoga class, a Pilates class, a gym, a weight? Like, do you think that'll ever happen, or like is there
think
going to be stores?
I think in terms of the fashion industry, I think there'll be maybe less of them, but I think I think there's going to be always a place where people want to go shopping. Like, I know e-commerce has changed the game a lot for a lot of these retailers, but I think a lot of people are still going to want to actually physically go shopping, buy stuff. You get to feel them, try them on, purchase on the
I
spot.
agree, because you can't try on, right? Try on's a big thing.
Did you try those on?
I did.
Definitely an online purchase. For sure.
Wow. People don't like the jeans thing. I don't like them. I literally put them on and I was like, man, I'm never wearing these again.
I'm sorry. No, you know what? If it was a different colorway, it'd be different. But
Yeah, I have them in black, but I thought
I think we should keep retail stores open just for you.
Well, I'm a shop online guy.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
can tell.
Young LA, Adam 20 at checkout. Not sponsored there.
Nice. That's interesting though. You actually and to be honest with you though, I hate fucking shopping. I've never liked
do too.
shopping, and I don't know if that's like a stereotypical like dude thing.
Yeah.
I like
yeah,
shopping?
yeah. I'm not a fan of shopping. I'll go, but when the fiance forces me to.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, like I'm a big like if it's on Amazon, like I just get it. And I don't really like buy like too many clothes. Like I'm not into that. It bores me. It kills me, dude. I hate it.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole thing in the industry today, right? Like, there's no doubt Amazon, Wayfair, all
killing
those
them.
big
Killing
guys
them.
are it's
Dude, you
major
can get
competition.
anything on Amazon. Like literally anything.
Is
Like
that where you
it's-
bought the tracksuit?
No, actually, this is actually from Germany.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know they have Italians there.
It's actually a Manchester United thing. I don't like Manchester United. What are those? Where are those from?
Where did I
Fucking-
get these? No, I remember the
Highway
name.
50 and Highway 9?
No.
Around the Bent Farm. So
Downey's Farm.
I forget. It's a popular store.
yeah.
Um,
I'm sure it's popular.
it is. I forget the name. Anyways,
Yeah, I like Amazon. Yes, I like Amazon.
yeah, but what I was gonna say is like, I don't know if this is a dude thing, but like there hasn't been one time in my life where I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to wake up and go to the mall. Like not once. I hate the mall.
yeah.
It's
like-
definitely a dude thing.
You think so?
Yeah, that's definitely a dude thing.
There has to be some girls out there who don't like it either.
Probably less now because like they can
I
shop
think you're
online.
right. I think from the statistics, yes, more females like essentially going shopping than guys, for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dude, technology is so advanced now. Like if you wanted a pair of sunglasses,
True.
on Amazon. Bro, you could like turn on the camera on your phone on Amazon, and it puts the sunglasses on your face.
Oh,
The ones
really?
that the ones that you want to buy.
Wow.
Honestly, I've done that many times. I've even done it with prescription. Like you just shows you how they look on you, and you're like, all right, sick, purchase.
Done.
Upload your prescription. You get them like next few days.
And you're laying in bed.
Yeah.
So I would totally understand how retail is not what it was, right? And it's like
Yeah, it's just evolving, right?
it's changing.
It
It's
is
changing, 100%.
And that's I think what where everyone's starting to adapt to, and even these landlords who own these big shopping centers, they got to adapt as well. They got to try to get creative with their spaces and put new retailers in there that not only draw a lot more traffic to the center, let's say, but can also help some of the other retailers as well.
Right, but I think that's where like these the people who invest in like commercial units and stuff, like they could thrive in even more, because you could like say like come up with a product or a service that isn't so popular right now, or
Yeah.
is like on the go, like pickleball or like I don't know, some fitness shit.
Is that big now, pickleball?
It's huge.
Oh,
Big,
is it?
Massive.
Wow. I didn't
Yeah.
know it was that. It's fun. I've played it, but I didn't know
I've
it
actually
was-
never played, to be honest.
I have.
Oh,
I'm
it's fun.
nasty.
So like tennis, ping pong, combo.
It's like a combo of both.
It's honestly, bro, it's giant ping pong.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it, because
Yeah.
you can't like just like go and smack it like in tennis.
Way easier than tennis, though. Like
Yeah.
tennis is hard, but pickleball is. Like, did you play ping pong ever?
Yeah, ping pong, yeah.
Yeah,
And
it-
tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you'll be fine.
Yeah,
But
if you're
you-
athletic, like
yeah,
Not
you
like
you
that.
won't beat me, but
that's bullshit. What would your idea be about like a creative space in a commercial area?
to
What
be
would you
honest,
come up with?
right now you tackle fitness and Pilates, put them together. It's huge.
Health and wellness is massive.
It's huge.
Like that's a
And-
whole
and
other
the Pilates thing. I'm watching it in my own eyes just grow and grow and grow. And I don't even think people like it. I think
Yeah.
it's because it's just so big on social media. Girls are like in a way pressured to maybe not do it all the time, but try it. It's a new fab, right? It will be in and out, but it's big, right? And it's like when it comes to the fitness side of things, that's growing at a crazy rate. And then it's all these different classes, right? But it's not just, it's yoga, it's Pilates. Combine the two, and you have both genders walking in there,
yeah.
or all genders.
No, I agree. Health and wellness, I think, is definitely. I think any service-based businesses are the ones that are expanding a lot more these days.
Yeah,
I mean, that's you can't go to the dentist online. You can't
No.
get
Yeah.
your nails done online.
yeah.
You can do online school, but not trades. You know what I mean?
Not in the trades. The trades got to build your fucking space.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's crazy though, because this whole conversation is just based on what girls are like doing right now. Like we just said, like shopping's all girls, like the Pilates is all
I know,
girls.
It's
Like
crazy.
it's
I think they're
crazy.
an easier target audience though, because I think they don't think as much. I mean, this may sound horrible, but I feel like they're more. What's the word where they just spend right away without thinking of it? Thinking about
Like
it.
girl math.
No, not girl math. It's they're more. I forget the word. They're not like cautious buyers. They're impulse.
Impulse buyers.
They're
yeah.
impulse buyers. So like
They
it's
don't
just,
think when they buy.
Exactly.
They just
It's
buy,
like, oh,
yeah.
oh my god, this is so cute. Buy. Yeah, that's just how they work.
Yeah.
And so they
Some
don't.
of the, I don't think everyone.
Not
but
everyone,
yeah,
but like
yeah.
if you can tackle that audience without them to, hey, $60 a month, who cares? It's Pilates, right?
Yeah, but I also think that like guys can be impulsive. Like I'm praying that your bunny was fucking an impulsive buyer.
Yeah, I was definitely.
Okay,
That's another
Yeah.
big industry, the pet industry.
Yeah,
Like massive.
giant fish store. That would be sick.
yeah, that'd go under.
Oh yeah, let's make a bunny store.
That would be in, man. That'd be
Fuck
in.
off.
So, in other commercial real estate, what would you say is the most growing business that you're kind of discovering as well? Like, obviously, you work with big franchises and stuff like that, but besides the big, do you work with like grocery stores or like what do you?
Grocery stores, QSRs, which are like quick service restaurants.
Gotcha.
Not
Is this
sit
like
down.
fast food?
Yeah, like fast food, exactly. Burritos, bowls. I work with some bowl concepts, bubble tea concepts, stuff like that. So I think that the demand from those guys is massive right now. Like it's so hard to find space for those sort of users because number one, that they're all fall within the same square footage. So they're all fighting for the same spaces in the same markets. So it's very competitive out there.
And that's what's thriving.
And that's what's thriving. Ever since COVID, right? With this takeout concept, a lot of these full service sit down restaurants don't need as much space as they used to. And they realized this through COVID.
That's true, actually.
Right?
I didn't think of it.
But what about like corporate businesses? Like apparently, like I don't know the stats behind it, but after COVID, they're like, why am I even paying to like have a space when everyone could just work at home?
Yeah, so I think this is like a 50-50 from different corporations that I've seen. Like I know financial institutions, for example, they basically sent all their people home to work, and they're not leasing space like they used to anymore.
It's crazy.
Where some other, industries or some other corporations are like, we want all our guys back to work. Maybe they're not, in the office 5 days a week, but there's sort of a hybrid model they have in place.
Right.
But then like after COVID, it came down to, because everyone was so used to working from home, a lot of people after who wasn't able to or had to go back just transitioned into a different role with the new company who allowed you to work from home 5 days a week. So companies faced, I think, a little bit of that as well.
That's a big change, though.
Huge change.
Like that's like that was a whole like culture shock or world shock.
I think
everyone.
COVID in general was just like, I can't believe it was literally 5 years ago. Like,
yeah, dude, it was brutal, man. That was brutal.
2 years of everyone's life just like
gone. You know what it kind of reminds me of, and this is, I don't know if it's a stupid analogy. In the Avengers, the blip where like they disappeared for like 5 years. I didn't
watch the
You definitely don't know. But anyway, that's what it reminds me of. That's what it's just a blur to me.
Yeah, I personally I can't work at home. I don't know why. Like I just feel like, and it's hard. Like I feel like I would just like sidetrack. Yeah, I don't think I would do shit. Like, do you work from home?
I don't now. To be honest, I prefer the office setting. I like to be, I like to go to work.
Yeah. Same. I have to get in my car. I have to drive to work.
And it's not that I would be, lazy or anything, because, if you're dedicated and you're doing your work, it's one thing. And a lot of people prefer to work at home for that reason. They think they're more productive. However, you could get lazy, obviously, and that's my fear. Not that I think I would, but it's just, I'd rather be in the office setting. I'm more focused. My mindset is in the office and getting stuff done. So
yeah,
that's how I roll, man. I couldn't. Like,
and I think you need a change of scenery, honestly. Like that's, I think, the biggest thing. Like,
dude, there has to be a correlation with everyone staying home. You
want to get out of your house,
That's what I mean. Like, you got to get out of your house. Like, there has to be some sort of connection between, staying home so much and like all this stuff you see about like, the mental side of things. And like, like people are going through depression and like, it's because they're stuck in their bed and they're working their 9 to 5. It's like,
in their pajamas.
Like, dude, like when COVID happened, like, I think like the first week I was home, but after that, like construction was as per usual. It was literally it is the backbone of the economy, and it was deemed essential. Without
exactly, I was going to say that was one of the few industries where it's like essential.
Dude, like the health, like obviously hospitals, police, firemen, like all that stuff was still going, and construction. That was the only thing that was rolling through COVID.
I was working.
I was working. You go to site, and it was crazy because gas prices were like 50 cents a liter, and you'd go to work, zero fucking traffic. It was phenomenal, dude. Like, I actually enjoyed going to work because I got up, there's no traffic. Not that there was traffic in the morning anyway, but it was nice, man. Like, I felt like I was the only one fucking doing something. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy.
I hate it though, because like I was doing plumbing at the time, and I'd be like, you'd have to go into, because we did like residential service, so we'd go into like people's condos and stuff. And dude, like,
so the whole maintenance calls and stuff like that.
Yeah, we did a lot of maintenance calls there, and we even did like water main shutdowns there, like for the condos and stuff. But mostly service. And even during the time, man, it was great, but like the mask situation while you're doing like a job like that, like you couldn't breathe, and it's like you're sweating buckets. You have this mask on, you can't take it off because you're in someone's like apartment or whatever, and it was just like, oh, I hated it. I I hated the COVID. Obviously, everyone hated COVID, but thank God that part's done and over with. And
Yeah. See, for me, we were in new build homes, so there was no mask.
you didn't have to wear a mask?
No, dude, we were just
Wow.
working.
What about along the workers?
We were working, man. What you telling me a site super's gonna say put on a mask?
Yeah, I did. I
I
had
think that was the most annoying thing
I
during
had that.
COVID.
Yeah,
I
it was
hated
bad.
wearing masks, man.
I
was
had
bad.
to.
Well, you
I-
were in people's homes.
No, but even when not when we got to the shop, but even if I was like in the van, depending on the person, like the people in the van would be wearing masks.
Well,
And-
yeah, you saw like different versions of people during COVID.
Yeah.
There's people still wearing masks today.
Dude,
know.
honestly, you see I see
Yeah.
people
Literally saw a guy
driving with
drive-
masks.
I know. By themselves.
I honestly, I want to roll down my window and just say like, why?
By themselves.
I wanna
That is the best
What are
smash
you
their
doing?
car.
Like, what are you doing?
I know.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
It's ridiculous.
But anyways, so if we were to get into real estate and commercial right now, get creative, come up with some sort of concept, and I guess just like let it run. I guess it's just
Yeah, I mean, there's different asset classes to purchase within commercial. I think the most popular these days is industrial. Retail is a bit harder to purchase individual units unless you're buying, full scale plazas or shopping centers. But industrial is great too. I mean, depending on the size, there's a lot of users out there still looking for space, industrial space. A lot of people downsizing to smaller space. That's why, again, those smaller footprint spaces are more attractive these days to a lot of users. And again, real estate's a long-term investment. It's not like get rich tomorrow sort of thing.
yeah.
So I think if you can get in the market now, definitely get in the market.
Yeah,
If you
that's-
can, obviously.
See, that's the thing. Learn a trade, go to skilled trades college, learn a trade, get into the trades, work your ass off. Then
You might be able to build
exactly
your space.
And lease out a space, right? Because buying's not easy, especially when you're first starting. Lease out a space, build it yourself, get creative, and then keep working and let your money work for you at the same time.
That's the goal.
100%.
For yourself, Nick, why did you choose did you choose commercial real estate as opposed to residential? Like why did you decide to go the commercial route as opposed to residential?
Yeah. I mean, my dad's been in residential real estate his whole life. I mean, that's his focus. I saw what he was doing on a daily basis. The residential realtor, I guess, if you want to say, it's a lot. It definitely is a lot, right? Commercial is more. It's a whole different beast and game altogether. It's not that you are busy, but it's not like, commercial is more of like a 9 to 5, let's say, right? Like on weekends, you could spend time with your family. You could go out at night or in the evenings, where residential is more, you got to work a lot around the clock, 24 hours a day.
Yeah, because people can't like see houses like while they're working, right?
Exactly. And it's not just because of that. I mean, obviously, I had to think like when I'm older and I have a family, like, do I really want to be working 24 hours?
Yeah.
And also it intrigued me. It always did. Like I like, seeing these large shopping centers. I like finding people's spaces and seeing them open up. It's like so satisfying. And I got started right after university. I got an internship with a big landlord corporation. I wanted to try it out. I didn't know if that was the route I was going to take. And I loved it. And then after that, I went on my own on the brokerage side of things. So pretty much doing, the leasing and selling, but now representing tenants instead of representing the landlord, essentially.
So now you're on your own, like completely?
Yeah, now I'm on my own. I work for myself, and grinding it out.
How was that? Like I guess starting out, like that's not easy, obviously.
No, it definitely wasn't easy. Definitely obviously scary at first, going from, corporate salary to now being on my own and commission based, right? It's definitely a scary change. It always is, because, you're not getting that monthly paycheck coming in.
Right.
But it gives me more opportunity, right? Like that's what I was looking for. Yes, maybe in the short term, you're thinking like that, but you got to think the bigger picture. Grind it out, work harder, make more, and Bob's your uncle,
Yeah, you basically got no fucking choice. You're just like, if I don't go out there and try and, help someone find a space and let them grow, I'm not making money.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing, right? If you're not actually working, doing deals, getting out there, being active, you're not making money, right?
So you got to want it.
You gotta want it, and you gotta be hungry. And there's a lot of realtors out there. You know, every year we see a decline in realtors in the industry. And I know now that it's sort of like a full course by Humber. It's a lot harder for people to get their real estate licenses now. I think back then, because it wasn't, I guess, as hard of a course, like everyone had their license.
Right.
Everyone was a realtor back then.
Yeah.
But now I think the industry is they're really cutting down on the people, I think, entering this industry and just making it more of a tougher course, I guess, for serious and maybe permanent realtors,
Right.
instead of the part-time ones. So
Yeah.
At what point did you realize you're just like I don't want to work for someone, and I kind of just want to, like, you could have just went to another place, right, and just kind of
I could have, yeah. And to this day, I still get, you know, sort of offered opportunities at those
Yeah.
places, and you know, I'm forever grateful to my former employer for sure. I definitely learned a lot, but again, I think just like the biggest thing for me is I wanted change. You know, 5 years there was great. I learned a lot, but I wanted change. I wanted to see the other side of things and essentially, you know, work harder and have my compensation increase by, you know, that work, let's say.
Yeah. What advice would you give to someone trying to get into the field of real estate, whether it be commercial or residential? What piece of advice would you give them?
You got to work hard, man. I think you got to work hard. You have to have a positive mindset. It's not an easy industry. You know, a lot of people think it is. A lot of people, you know, think that they could just wake up, make calls, make deals, get a deal done. It doesn't work like that. Sometimes, you know, you don't make deals for months and it's a while, right? It especially when you have a family, you have bills to pay. It's tough. So you really gotta work hard. It's a numbers game. The more contacts you make, the more people you call, the more you get out of it, right? You're not gonna call one person. They're gonna say no, I'm not interested, and you know, everyone's sort of you're depressed after. It doesn't work like that.
So you would go about finding work like just like networking to people, or is it like how do you
networking, a lot of referral based stuff as you grow within the industry, cold calling.
So you would just call people?
I would call people, and even because I had that experience from my corporate job, I had a lot of contacts, so I'd reach out to them. Even people at that time who weren't represented, let's say, I would call them and say, hey, I'm in, you know, the brokerage now. Are you looking for space? What markets? I'm a broker now. I'm doing tenant representation.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? I'm here to help you.
So if I put you on the spot right now, what's your go-to like cold call, like sales line right now? Like right on the spot. I know it's different in different situations. I get that. But like, you know, what would you say like right now?
I think it depends on who I'm calling.
Okay, you're calling me.
You're calling STC. So
I'm calling STC.
Yeah. How would you go about that?
So I would call you and I say, hey, like I obviously have to have a connection with you, or have heard from you, or maybe I got your contact, say from somebody who knows you.
Yeah.
So that's how I would say, hey, Loretto, I got your contact from so-and-so. How you doing? My name's Nicholas. You know, congrats on the growth of Skill Trades College.
Pepper you up a bit.
I heard you're looking for locations across the GTA, specifically in this market. I might be able to help you out if you're interested to work with me to allow me to find you something in that market. If I find you something, would you allow me or give me the opportunity to work with you? And most of the time, people are not going to say no unless they're committed to somebody else. But I mean, listen, if I bring you a space and you like it, would you say no?
Yeah, you got me.
Like it's tough. Again, that's just like the gist of it, right? Like but again, you got to be hungry in this industry, and it's not easy.
And I also feel like a lot of people use like maybe 3 or 4 different agents to kind of see what everyone can gather. And they kind of come up with a conclusion by themselves. Like, this guy offered me this. This guy offered me this.
I mean, preferably, we like to have a commitment from people we work with, right? We don't want to essentially, work hard, trying to find you locations. We're spending a lot of time, and then, you go with somebody else.
Yeah, that's probably.
So usually I do get commitments from people, or
Does
like
that
an
happen
engagement
often?
letter. It does.
Yeah.
It does. Oh, listen, and for people you trust and work with a while, you're running on that trust. But for new people that I work with, I always get an engagement letter signed, even if it's for a certain amount of time, right? Just to say, listen, give me X amount of months to see if I could find you something. And if I don't, or you're not satisfied with the work I do or what I've presented to you, so be it. You use somebody else, right? So
you put yourself to the test.
I put myself to the test.
Good shit.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Quick intermission here. If you're enjoying this week's episode of the podcast, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and rate us.
And leave a fucking review too. All right, let's get back to it. Yo, is that one custom made?
This one's not.
It's actually a nice jacket.
That
though.
is nice.
Did you fucking do it already? Hurry up, go do it.
Thank you.
I gotta rock at one of these.
I gotta get a
We should do a
blazer,
dress
bro.
up episode. We'll
Yeah,
be
we
like
should. Yeah,
50th
yeah.
episode.
Yeah,
Lucky for you guys.
we know
You
someone.
know someone?
I know someone.
Perfect. Why don't we get some nice
It's
shit?
him.
Oh, you're the guy?
I'm the guy.
Perfect. What
Yeah,
man,
it's-
what else do you do?
This was sort of like a side thing that I was always into suits, let's say, and blazers, and I always had to get my stuff custom because I have long ass arms. It's the reality of it. So me and a colleague of mine were like, we used to always order our stuff from some guy that was here. And after a while, this guy like stopped answering us. We couldn't get stuff anymore. So we're like, how can we do what this guy's doing? Like getting custom stuff for a great price. And at first it was just for us. And then we had a lot of people ask us like, hey, where'd you get that? Or where'd you get that shirt? And after that, we're like, we got to see how we could sell this stuff. So now me and my colleague, we have sort of a side hustle or side business where we do custom suits, custom shirts, and can definitely hook you guys up with some
Yeah, we're gonna do one.
some blazers.
Our
Yeah.
50th episode.
And it's cool because you can really customize the hell out of the blazer, from the material to the buttons, to the stitching, to the lapels, to the lining. Like you could have break talk lining all on the inside.
That's sick.
That's dope.
Pretty sick.
That's
Really?
sick.
Yeah.
Let's do
That's
it.
sick.
Let's do it.
50th episode.
50th ep.
Wait, but how the fuck did you even like get into that? Like I know like you wanted your jacket, blah blah blah, but like how do you find people that like where do you get that?
So they're sourced overseas, obviously. And we knew that from our other guy, right? Like it takes like 4 to 6 weeks to get the stuff.
That
once
knows
we
a lot of
measure you.
guys.
Yeah.
But where overseas?
Comes
China.
from China, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
China.
A lot of custom suits, to be honest, come from China. The material could be like Italian fabric and all that. We have like 40, 50 books like you pick fabric from. It's crazy.
Buddy, where's the bugs?
You guys got to come to my office this time.
Okay.
And I'll hook you guys up with 2 jackets. It'll
Nice.
be sick. It'll be sick.
Nice.
That's sick. So
Yeah, and then so now that's like a little bit of a side hustle we do. It's sort of low key right now. We're gonna start to do. We're actually working on like a huge sort of marketing video commercial for it with a bunch of guys in our suits doing like a photo shoot and stuff. So we're working on that.
yeah, let us know if you need models, bro.
I will. I gotta hook you guys up first.
Yeah.
We gotta see if it fits nice though.
Yeah.
We'll be an honest rating though.
No problem.
Like if it's just mid, we'll just be like,
And we have a lot of we have stretchy fabrics, like all kinds of stuff.
Do you have pants?
Pants too.
Adam
Nice.
needs pants.
I do need pants.
Yeah.
Fitted ones.
Dude, I have a ton of those. I have jeans. They're called spray-on jeans. They're like leggings. Like literally, they're just sprayed on. Like they're that tight.
Like
Like yoga pants.
yes.
Yes, but like in jean fabric. Yeah,
That's interesting.
I can't wear them anymore because like it got to the point where I was just getting cooked too much. And,
Well, bro, it's just like when
Nah, they're too much. I'll admit. They're too much.
yeah, man. Like
That was
They're
online.
tight.
Bro, they're so tight that like picture leggings, like on God, they're leggings in
With
just-
pockets.
With pockets.
and nothing fits in the pockets. Whatever's in the pocket, you see.
Yeah.
How about like your crotch, like a bulge?
Yeah, pretty much. Like it's it's just suctioned up in there. Like there's no breathing room.
That's
like I would take those
tight
pants
man.
off and like my balls would be like stuck to my leg because it'd be so sweaty, right? Because there's no room, there's no breathing room. It was just, yeah, man.
Yeah, we gotta find you some.
Yeah,
stuff.
we'll get some pants.
Yeah.
But we want to talk to you about your. So you you do clothing back in the day.
side
Hold
hustle
up though.
clothing,
Hold up.
yeah.
But what's this closing thing called? Do you have a name?
We do. It's called August and November Atelier, which is a fancy word for like tailor. But
Wait, August and November?
yeah, that's sort of what the branding is.
August and November. What do you mean Atelier?
It's just a fancy French word. But
It's a French word.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the reasoning behind that is just because my birthday month, my colleague's
I
birthday
coulda
month,
guessed
we just
it.
put it together.
Yeah.
The name doesn't really. It shows in our product. Let's put it that way.
Well, I mean, your name is what it is, man. That you build your name. Your name is your name. Like,
Yeah.
people might have said, "What the
Again,
fuck's the break talk?" Well, it's the break talk.
We really started this low key again. Like it was just meant for us at first,
Yeah.
and then by word of mouth, we got a lot of people coming to us saying, "I heard you make suits," or "I heard you do this. I heard you make shirts." And we're like, "Yeah, dope. Let's do it."
I'm down.
Yeah.
So what you have like an office we like get sized up and shit? Like
Yeah, so I'll size you up. I do that too. I'll
So you do everything.
I'll measure you up. So full set of measurements, head to toe. You pick your fabric, whatever you want. You pick your fabric, your buttons, your stitching, your lining.
and this is while you're making deals and
This is the hobby on the side.
I got you.
After hours, weekends.
What
I don't
made you
focus on this during the-
like blazers and suits and shit? I'm not against it. I'm just saying like that's like a weird thing to just randomly get into.
I think in the end, like our model was like, let's make like after we realized people were interested in doing it, where we came up with like an idea of, suits for realtors made by realtors sort of thing. Right.
That's smart.
And in the industry,
It's every day.
it's every day. A lot of people now are dressed a lot more casual than it was. But I still like to dress up once in a while.
Fucking
and,
right.
There's a lot of weddings going on. I have a lot of weddings coming up. So it's and people have a lot of functions and they always need a good suit, or blazer.
So what's like a typical price range like for a custom jacket? Like I know like it could get crazy, but could also be on a cheaper end. Like what's your ballpark?
like our cost or like what we
What you
charge?
charge? What you charge?
Yeah.
What's there and then our cost.
Our cost we'll talk about after. Your cost we'll talk about after. Sorry.
Yours is gonna be extra because you got to get out of those pants. No, but what's
No,
your ballpark?
Honestly, our custom suits for 2-piece start at $800. We have custom shirts too. Like we have like the full 360 dress shirts. I don't know if you ever worn one of those, but crazy. It's like you could do gymnastics in those things.
Wait, but what do you mean by that? Like a dress shirt? Like
Dress shirts, yeah.
Like full button.
Full button. We could do short sleeve.
Oh, nice.
You could even customize those if you wanted a different like inside collar fabric, different trim on your sleeve fabric.
That's sick.
Yeah, a bunch of crazy stuff you could do. And we've seen a lot of people pick some crazy funky colors, fabrics, and it's cool. It's cool. I have a whole portfolio I can show you guys.
So do you know a guy where you could like find like a commercial spot and kind of like open that place up or?
I do. We're actually looking to maybe do something like that, but it's more like by appointment only right now, right? We don't. That's the way we sort of operate. It's not like you walk in, you come in.
Fuck, buddy, you never know. After the break talk, you never know what happens.
We're at first again super low key, but now like with a lot of inquiries we've been getting, we're like let's.
If someone's watching hypothetically and they're watching, they see your nice button-up shirt here, blazer. Where would they find you to contact you to get something?
Right now we're working on our socials and all that.
Okay.
So they can't even contact you.
So no, they could contact me direct on
Email.
my email, phone number,
Okay.
Gotcha.
on my real estate account, I guess.
Okay. We'll throw that in the description for you guys.
Yeah. But yeah, again, we full suits we start at $800. Blazers around $6, depends, right? Like the more stuff you add, it increases the
Of course.
the price, but basically a lot of the stuff that you that a lot of these other people charge, I guess, extra for as like all included. So
That's sick.
it's pretty cool. The custom lining is cool. Like I've even done like my brother-in-law's wedding jacket. Came pretty cool. He did like a collage of him and my sister on the inside, stuff like that. So
That's dope.
That's actually sick. So you're like heavy into the sales thing, eh? You love selling stuff, like.
I guess it's always been in my blood. I guess I like selling stuff.
Was this at like a young age? Like you realize like I love selling shit? Like
Yeah, I mean,
what age did you
guess-
start selling shit? Like, I mean, like marketing yourself or marketing like, you know, something like obviously at a young age, it wouldn't be, you know, a commercial unit or a house or anything, but like, were you like selling like Pokemon cards and shit or like?
to be honest, no. We were selling. So me and my buddies we started off selling parties, I guess, if you want to say. Yeah, we used to honestly coordinate and plan large house parties where we used to sell like tickets and wristbands to attend these parties. And it used to be a lot. Like it used to be Friday, Saturdays, every other weekend. And this was like, you know, university days, early 20s. And it was cool.
That's a different market.
It was definitely interesting. And again, we had a big group of guys that was in sort of my friend group at the time. And we would alternate like locations. Okay, whose house there or what place is next?
Whose house would you use? Like one of your buddies?
Yeah, we'd always alternate. Either one of my buddies, even mine one time.
Yeah.
And we've had up to like 100 people come to these parties.
Is it ever like it's always controlled, or did you have like a crazy?
It's always controlled, and they're always like 100. Like we had security with guest lists, so there was no like riffraff coming in. We knew exactly who was coming, and we might not have known everybody who was coming, but we knew, and we had
Like
them
by name
on the guest list, and if they weren't on the guest list, they weren't allowed in. It was that simple.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a legit. You got RSVP or else you can't come sort of thing. And yeah, and then we did the works, right? DJ, bartenders.
So what would a night like this cost?
I think at the
Just
time
asking for a friend.
I think at the time we weren't charging a lot, and we were obviously only charging guys. I think it was like $50-$60 per guy.
And what would you supply in that? Just like the house and like you got security.
Yeah,
and,
so you got to pay the security, the
Drinks.
DJ, and all the booze was included.
oh, you included booze.
Yeah. It was like every guy had a different role.
Whoa,
It was
hold up. You included you had an open bar? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you pay, but like.
open bar. We even had one time we had a sign made with like specialty drinks, what you could get.
So you obviously had to hire a bartender as well.
Correct, yeah. Bartender.
This has to be fully illegal.
Yes and no. No, it's not.
I
I think
guess
illegal.
technically, no, maybe
It's-
not.
It's your private space.
Yeah, I
right?
guess technically you
There's
can do
no
whatever.
underage drinking for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if that's what you were
But
asking.
what? But
No,
how-
I don't
how
mean
did-
underage drinking. I'm saying like I don't know. You can run. I guess you could. It's your own house.
Yeah. But what about the cops never came to shut that down?
We've had only, to be honest, cops come one time out of all our parties, and that was just because of noise.
Well, yeah, but I'm assuming like they were.
Smooth
Never.
sailing.
Smooth sailing.
Wow.
Well, I mean, at the same time, you're kind of controlling like how much people drink and shit.
I'm
too.
not talking about that. I'm talking about the noise complaints. Like, where were you guys doing these in like secluded areas?
No, like literally residential neighborhoods.
So your neighbors were just like everyone's neighbors were chill.
we would actually sometimes depending on the house or the area, like if we did it at my house, I know my neighbors quite well, so sometimes I would even give them the heads up and say, listen, having a party tonight.
Did you grease them?
No, I didn't grease them, but I said, listen,
Don't call the cops.
if it
I'll
gets
give you
too
50
loud,
bucks.
if it gets too loud, come and join us, and yeah, don't call the cops. No, I'm like, if it gets too loud, let me know and we'll turn it down a notch. But
Were you guys
never
drinking
really-
there too?
We were, yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Like it was fun. Like it was a fun time, but it got to the point where it was a lot because we were doing it Friday, Saturday, every week. And again, this is pre-life,
Life.
pre-life. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is before everything.
Yeah.
before everything. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's sick, man. I wish we had someone like you back then, man.
Back then, like clubbing for me wasn't big. I don't know if it's the same now for
Nah,
you guys.
clubs suck, bro.
Nah, they're not
Honestly,
as good
like
as,
clubs are overrated. Like unless you're like you got bottles and stuff, like even that, it's like you can't do that like every weekend. Like honestly, the vibe now is like bars.
Yeah.
For me at least, like we'll go to a bar and grab a few drinks and it's like, you know, good music on and shit, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. Like,
No, not like it was. I mean, we had our clubbing phase and stuff, but obviously everyone goes through that. But you kind of just get bored out of the scene a little bit.
Yeah.
But house parties were always fun, especially when you have something like that where it's
Yeah.
organized, well planned.
Yeah, and you know, like
Stuff
you
like
know,
that.
a lot of people there. Like it's
Yeah.
it was always super cool. Everyone always had a blast. Again, there was never really any scraps or fighting, or like it was just smooth sailing. Everyone was just having a good time, right? That's all we really wanted.
so yeah, like I don't know, like if it's the times, but I feel like nowadays, man, like you just like you can't even do
No, that
shit.
wouldn't work nowadays. No matter how organized, there would always be a scrap. There would be some sort of altercation, right? Or like the house is gonna get vandalized and stuff. So
I think with the the new young I guess demographic, or you know, the new 19-year-olds nowadays, like I don't know if you guys notice the same thing, but like the 19-year-olds now compared to like when I was 19, it's like, who are these kids?
Yeah, yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy for sure. No, times have changed, but yeah, I just don't think that shit would fly now. But you guys had DJs too?
DJs too, yeah.
Who was it? Like Underground John Summit?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. We've actually had one DJ who's like they DJ in clubs now, who was like starting off at the time, and we had him do a few. We had a couple different ones, to be honest.
What was like the go-to music then?
We had, honestly, it was mixed, to be honest. Yeah, it's pretty mixed.
Yeah, like rap,
hip hop, some
No.
old school vibes.
not so much EDM. Now it's heavy EDM and country.
Had like dance music,
Yeah.
sing along stuff that people would, you know, the girls would go crazy for.
that's dope.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's a sick time, man. We
It was good. It was a lot of fun.
You still do it, bro?
I did just do one for my 30th, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that.
Yeah,
It
obviously.
was just obviously my close friends,
Yeah,
family
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
thing. But I had a DJ, I had bartenders.
But like
same vibe.
typically speaking, if like Break Talk wanted to do something,
I'll help you guys get it done.
so you'll get us suits for that night. You'll find us a industrial or commercial place.
I'll dress you up from head
Bartender,
to toe.
DJ.